Hello everyone, this is Hakaym and welcome back to some more World of Warships. And you might be wondering, why is there actually a video going up on Sunday? Well, I finally decided that I love World of Warships so much, and I've decided that Sunday is going to be an additional World of Warship video day. And instead of my usual gimmick of showing off new ships that I've got, Sundays are going to be the fun days, the funny moments days, these amazing moments days. So I do have two special replays for you, two really good games. One, which is going to be this replay, as you will see, has a very surprising moment, and it's just you wait. It's going to get really, like, whoa, I can't believe you actually did that. I couldn't believe I actually did that either. But the next replay is going to be nail-biting. Oh, it was very close. So, we are on North. We are, I believe, we have a North Carolina, Nagato, New Mexico, Warspite, Hipper, Otago, York, Budjani, Molotov, Blishkvika, Farragut, and Ognavoy. On the enemy team, there's an Amagi, Colorado, 2 New Mexico, Kutuzov, Pensacola, York, Cleveland, Benson, Kiev, Farragut, and Amutsuki. So this poor Pensacola, well, I mean, he's a little bit fortunate because I misjudged the aim, and we land 25-27. Not the greatest in the world, but he probably just started the game that he's like, oh, I'm already getting shot at. So Pensacola's gone for the moment. Instead, there is a enemy Farragut for whatever reason is deciding that he really needs to get over on the east side. For some odd reason, I really don't know what this guy was thinking, but he is moving towards the east, same as the Kiev, and I think there's a Colorado. So I just took a shot. You know, you never know, you might get lucky. Might get a few hits. We got 2. Probably did very minimal damage. And also, I probably should point out is that these torpedoes are incoming. No, at the very beginning, the battleship that is pink, which you can see, is complaining that he was going to die early, that our team was going to kill him because he was pink, since he was a team killer. That's what pink is. But, you know, we already told him, oh, we're not going to do that. So he's moving out east. Just keep an eye on him because I'm very surprised what happens later. So I'm taking my time. I don't really want to get out there in front of the Colorado because I am a little broadside and I definitely don't want to die to that Colorado. But I don't think he's going to see us. So instead, I'm debating on where to go. Debating, should I move north? I really want to go after that York and take him down, because York is a very good AP output. Like, German ships, their AP damage is significantly higher than the other nations' cruisers. So if the captain of there is a Farragut, like I was saying, I'm gonna have to put that thought on hold. That Farragut ran south, tried to get torpedoes off against the ally New Mexico. I think he actually got some torpedoes off, but he actually missed. So that New Mexico actually outright killed the enemy Farragut. So good job. Now coming back to where we're at, there is the enemy Kiev, and I bring my guns to bear. I did switch over to high explosive, but at the same time I decided to fire my torpedoes. You never know, you might get lucky. And at the exact same time, the York is firing on us, and we did get a nice salvo on that Kiev, but he gets a torpedo on the nose, which is very nice. So, with that in mind, we have to take care of this York. And this York is showing us pretty decent broadside. Unfortunately, our salvo from our front guns did hit that island, and we didn't get the full damage output, which is unfortunate. But like I was saying before, the German ships, they have good AP, and if he's a good captain, I know the York really does suck, because I've went through it. If he's actually good, he can do quite a bit of damage, but he's also being very smart. He is sailing away. He is not showing us a broadside, but might as well fire. He's my only target, and I can at least do some damage against him. Hopefully, he'll decide to turn and show me a broadside. Maybe we can get some good damage on him. All 4 turrets are out, and just look at that salvo. Nice. A beautiful citadel. 96,000 points of damage, and it looks like he... Did he get hit by someone else, or was that just all us? I don't know. But next salvo is out. I didn't lead him quite enough. Hits primarily the end of his ship, and of course it leaves him on 320 points of health. Why else would it? Why else would it? So we did fire our next salvo and kill him. So that is a second kill of the game. And you still might be wondering, you said there was going to be a... I can't believe he actually made that shot. Just wait. It's coming. It's coming. So, see that salvo being fired out west of us? Yeah, just give it a sec. Oh, there's that Kutuzov. Going behind the island, and just watch this. We'll follow these shots in. It was a snap judgment. Snap judgment, and Citadel. Citadel. 1 kill. A snap judgment shot of a ship going behind an island, and we get 3 citadels and a kill. I could not believe that was even... I could not believe that happened. So, that's pretty much it for this video. Not this video. This replay. So I will see you guys in the next replay, which is going to be about halfway through the battle, because the beginning of it, it wasn't truly exciting. So, I will see you guys in just a little bit. Alright everyone, welcome back to the other replay I was talking about. We are in our Tier 9 U.S. battleship, the Mighty Iowa, and we are playing on neighbors. We have 2 Iowas on our team, 2 North Carolinas, New Orleans, Hipper, Kutuzov, Pensacola, 3 Bensons, and a Sims, and Mr. Pensacola, watch where you're going. On the enemy team, there is an Iowa, 2 North Carolinas, Nagato, Donskoy, New Orleans, Mogami, ARP Miyoko, 2 Fletchers, Benson, and a Blishkovika. So you would think, as far as battleships are concerned, that we would have this. And, well, I don't really want to spoil it. But this game might not turn out quite as what you expected. So, to begin off, we are moving towards C, and I was showing us a beautiful little broadside, and of course the Donskoy fires at us, and so does everyone else, and of course we're on fire. Why not? So the Iowa, Mr. Daystepper, showed us a nice broadside. Didn't get a citadel. I think I aimed a little bit too high there. Got about 9,000 points of damage. I don't know what's with me. Apparently my tongue is trying to rebel, because it's really messing up with my words. I think it's probably the KFC I just had. Ugh. It's good, but it's a little greasy. So, anyway, besides talking about what food I just ate, we are definitely getting focused on by all the enemy team. But here's the beautiful thing about my captain. Oh, I just love it. Is the additional 15-point skill, the 5-point skill, that decreases your detection range, which definitely does help. So my detection is a beautiful 12.2 kilometers. So, of course, the only time I'm being spotted right now is whenever I fire. And since it looks like mostly I'm the only one, and that Iowa just got the Citadel. Ha! Since I'm the only one on the, I guess, east side that is probably a little bit more prominent, everyone tends to focus on me, which is not very fun. And I don't think that Iowa captain was very happy with me citadeling him. But he missed. Ah, sorry. I'm not laughing at him. I'm not laughing at him, but it kind of makes your day a little bit better when they completely miss, and then I say that, and then I completely miss my shot. But in my defense, he turned. His was just too far behind me. But that's always nice. Anyways, they've already lost 2 ships. We've only lost 1 destroyer. Not bad. Not bad, all considering. That Donskoy, I really would have won. I wanted to get rid of that Donskoy. That's the person I'm going to focus on for that salvo. And since I'm not being detected, I can actually start to turn and try not to be as broadside as I possibly can. And we got, well, a small hit from that North Carolina. Not too bad. But since that smoke screen's in the way, I can't see anyone, and no one can see me. But fortunately, we moved in front of that smoke screen, and now we can actually see. And I am turning in, and hopefully we can get a good hit on that North Carolina. 10,000 points of damage for just penetration. Not bad. Not bad at all. And of course we were flickering in and out, but now we are definitely being spotted, at least by a airplane. And that Donskoy definitely has my name, and he really wants me dead. But because of that smokescreen, I can no longer see where that Donskoy is. But that Iowa is seeing me, and I'm detected. So that means I am just going to get hammered by that Donskoy, getting set on fire. And I really... Ew. Oh, that was not nice. It was kind of a thing that you have to expect whenever you're playing as a battleship. In a battleship, is that sometimes you do need to turn. And even if you're trying to be careful and turn whenever you don't think you're going to get hit, someone always tends to find that opportune time and actually shoot you in the Citadel. So we did get Citadel there. Took off a good half points of our health, roughly. They might have got multiple Citadels. And so I am definitely not in the mood to be focused down. So I'm quickly getting away, and now I'm in a dilemma. Since I had 2 fires previously, I had used my damage control and snuffed those out. But now I have 3 fires, and I have nothing I can do until the fires actually extinguish, or my crew actually extinguishes themselves. And we are losing quite a bit amount of health. I think it's around 1,500 points a second, roughly. At least one of the fires did get put out. We might have another fire get put out here soon. And at the same time, we should be able to get some health in 10 seconds. So yes, I am taking really big steps in the other direction, which is unfortunate for my team, but I have only about 7,500 points of health, and even a good hit from a battleship can easily sink me. So yes, I really am not in the mood to die just yet. I want to survive and kill a little bit more ships. I actually want to get a kill at least. I haven't got a kill yet. So our team, actually we're fairly even, but we've lost 2 of our battleships. They have lost 0. They have only lost 2 of their cruisers and 2 of their destroyers, which is unfortunate. But this North Carolina might be able to, provide himself for me, and we might be able to get a good hit on him. And this Iowa, we're a little bit too close to each other. I'm trying to slow up. He's trying to turn away, and please miss, North Carolina. It doesn't look like the fellow Iowa, actually took a lot of damage from that. And hello, North Carolina. How are you doing today? Are you doing well? I really hope not, because I really want you dead. Oh, how's that Citadel? 16,000 points of damage. He's on almost 11,000 points of health. Ah, you were doing so well. I'm not really much one to talk. I've only 2,100 points of health. But you're still going broadside, and you have 2,000 points of health. Oh, it'd be a shame if someone actually shot and hit you. Real shame. Oh, an unneeded citadel. Of course. The RNGesus just smiled on me like you needed a unneeded citadel to kill that battleship. There you are, my child. Of course. Alright. With that in mind, we have a enemy Nagato moving our way, being very aggressive. He is being smart. He is not showing any broadside. He's showing the narrowest profile that he can offer while being able to fire all his guns. But at the exact same time, the Nagato's armor isn't the most heavily armored ship there is. It's quite thin, actually, because the Nagato does a fantastic job when it is in range. And if you saw there, he lost, I think it was about 5 or 10,000 points of damage. Yeah, points of health. And we right there got 4,000. Not the greatest, but not the worst. But at the exact same time, his salvo is bouncing off the side of our hull. That is just the most beautiful sound in the world, is bouncing shells. I love it. So, thought about taking out his gun. That's why I aimed up a little bit. And for my efforts, I got 12,000 points of damage for 5 shells. Not too bad. Not too bad. And he is starting to show a broadside. Oh, Mr. Nagato. I mean, granted, you were charging towards 2 battleships. Now you show us a broadside? Oh, you know what Jingle says? That's a paddling. One shell. One shell out of that entire salvo. And it got me a citadel and killed number 2. So, you might be wondering, I thought you said this game was going to be close. This game is going to be close. The beginning was a little bit slow. I will give you that. But we're almost at the point where I was saying it was going to be close. But I thought you guys might enjoy that. So, with that in mind, we will continue on. And if you notice in chat, besides this New Orleans is firing at us, he's going to be a little too aggressive. Someone pointed out, I probably should bring that up. One of our people is asking for the DDs to go and cap. We have two destroyers on our team. One is currently at B, fighting against 2 Fletchers. Pretty certain it's the Fletchers left. Double check. Oh no, it's the Fletcher and Blishvika. Sorry. Those were the 2 left, and he died. He just died to those 2. Our other DD is kind of at our base, and he's AFK. So he's entirely useless to us. Now we still have 2 battleships, 2 cruisers, and a destroyer, even though the destroyer doesn't really matter because he's not even able to do anything because he's AFK. There are 2 destroyers and 1 battleship. Iowa is moving towards, I think it's A, Last known position, he was up around A. He's not really going to pose much of a threat at this time being. I mean, granted, he could probably hit me, but only if he sees me. He still has a decent amount of health. 51,000. I might get lucky. It's not that most difficult of a shot. Might get lucky. So, honestly, the enemy Iowa isn't really going to pose much of a threat, at least to us. I think he's more focused on the enemy New Orleans. I think that's who he's aiming at. So, I have a more pressing concern, which is those two destroyers. I'm going to try my luck once more against this enemy Iowa. We didn't get seen because we were behind the island. And that was the last time I'm going to fire, at least for the time being, at that Iowa. And with that, I'm going to actually switch to HE. As you probably noticed, I did that a few seconds ago. And try to take down these enemy destroyers. Because this New Orleans trying his best against this Blishkovika. And you got it down to about 4,000 points of health. Not bad. Not bad. But there is also still that Fletcher that is, I almost said buzzing around, but he's down at A capping. So yeah, let's try our luck. Let's try our luck against this Blishkovika. Oh, of course he disappears, cause the New Orleans just died. I think it was, yes, our New Orleans just died, probably to the enemy Iowa, and here comes this shot. This shot just blew my mind. Enemy Blishkovika moving southwest, kind of at an angle. This is a very difficult shot. Very difficult. Fire my salvo. Didn't really think much of it. Boom! Dead Blishkovika. Not bad. Not bad, all considering. I'm like, someone pointed out, I don't know, BBs. I think you're letting your cruisers get fucked. I'm like, sorry. Had to take out that DD. I was feeling kind of very pleased with myself. Sorry, I'm like stroking my ego right now, but I felt very pleased with that shot. That was a very difficult shot against a fast-moving destroyer. And could have easily missed. I will have to say that. And with that in mind, we are actually losing, well, we're not losing points, but we are not getting as much points as we were before because the destroyers capped A and B, and we lost a cruiser, and probably, I think we might lose another cruiser. Depends on how quickly he gets away. And we are running low on time. We're about 2 minutes and 40-ish seconds. We might be able to do this. Now, I'm not being spotted by the Iowa. I know that for certain. I am being spotted by the enemy Fletcher. And he pops smoke. And there he is. Torpedoes, dead ahead. He did fire torpedoes. And we're gonna take one, unfortunately. 13,000 points of damage, and I'm very low on health. I did use damage control because I had to control that flooding. Flooding is probably the most dangerous thing to a ship. It takes away a lot of health, and it lasts for a lot longer than fire does. So, I am trying my best to try to find this Fletcher. I'm just waiting for him to keep firing his guns. And at the same time, I'm moving closer and closer to him. And I don't want to die. I do not want to die. Do not want to die. And now we're spotted. Now he starts firing. Can we get the kill? Fire our salvo. And we got Confederate. Swing our back turret around and fire. Woo! Did you even see that last salvo? It was so tight. That was all 3 shots looked like they were won. They were that tight. So we did get Kraken Unleashed and our 5th kill, which made Kraken Unleashed. I already kind of said that. So all that's left is this enemy Iowa. But look at the scores. 991. That could have gone a lot worse. That Fletcher could have easily just pummeled me down. Such a good game. And I think I'm going to end this here. This poor Iowa is not really going to be able to do much. I'm not going to be able to do much. I don't even think I'm going to be able to get a salvo off before the game ends. So I'm going to end this video here. If you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button. Do leave me comments down below if you think I should do this more often. Kind of have a fun video day on Sundays. Fun day. See? Sunday Funday. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Zaijian.